Hey everybody, I'm Chris, and I'm gonna do a book review. Gasp! I have myself a subscription to Audible where I get loads and loads of audiobooks. That's what they do. Now this isn't a sponsored video, unfortunately, but I recently read a book that I would love to talk about called Ubik. Ubik is a classic book, I believe, written back in 1969 by renowned science fiction author Philip K. Dick. Now, being a science fiction novel, Ubik takes place in the future, 1992.
The magnificent far-off year of 2002. Really?
So in this bizarre future world of 1992, psychics are a thing. And psychic espionage is also a thing. Ubik's main protagonist is a fella named Joe Chip, who is a higher up individual in a organization that is meant to help protect corporations from corporate espionage, specifically done by psychics. One day, Joe's company, well, it's not his company, he works at the company, but the company he works for gets a call to go take care of some psychic espionage happening to a corporation that has a base on the moon. So Joe gathers a team of ragtag psychic go-getter protagonist people. They go to the moon, but gasp! It's a trap! A bomb goes off, horrible things ensue, they get back to Earth. Yay! But after everyone makes it back to Earth, reality starts coming apart. Now, Joe and the team of psychics have to figure out what's going on before they die. And the only thing that seems to stop the reality fraying thing is a product called Ubik. In the book, Ubik is weird. It's sort of a MacGuffin type thing, not really explained, but explained enough so that you know what it is and what its purpose is. It's there to help the protagonists. Even outside of reality falling apart, the world of Ubik is very weird. Everything requires a coin, like a quarter or a dime or a nickel. This is a bit of a problem for Joe because he is so broke, it ain't even a joke. It's not just the things you expect, like even doors are coin operated. Early on in the book, Joe doesn't even have the nickel it costs to open the door to his apartment, so he can't leave and progress the plot. What's a guy to do? Well, he's gonna unscrew the bolts on the door and just take the whole thing off. And then the door, because everything has some kind of AI, threatens to sue him for tampering with the apartment property. There's another important story narrative thing called Half-Life, which is essentially you take a person who died recently, you hook them up to like I guess it's sort of like cryo storage. And then in these facilities, the bereaved can go to a computer and talk to their lost loved ones. So that's a very interesting plot thing. I'm not going to give you spoilers. Trying not to anyway. But now for Ubik, the namesake of the book, the product Ubik, usually in a spray can. I say usually because Ubik isn't a... It's difficult to explain without spoilers. At the beginning of each chapter, there's an old-timey radio commercial advertising the product Ubik. Chapter 1 opens up trying to sell you a silent electric Ubik. It doesn't say exactly what it is, but it sounds like someone's trying to sell you a car. In chapter 2, it opens up selling Ubik, the nation's #1 choice in beer, made only in Cleveland. And it's different for every chapter. It sort of plays into the later, like the very end, the big reveal at the end, so... Boy, this book is really difficult to talk about. So yeah, that's Ubik. It's a trip. I absolutely love it. Very good book. Highly recommend it. 5 out of 5. The end.